Okay, so let's take a look at how you can create bump chart in our language. So first thing, we will open our studio, and once open we will be installing this package ggbump. Also there is one more package which is tidyverse, so we'll be installing that too. So basically you need two packages, right? So let me go to this console. So here I'll be typing in install.packages, and here within double quotes tidyverse, right? And first thing, install this. Next thing would be to installing ggbump. Okay, it also installs around 8 to 10 tidyverse packages with the main setup. As you can see, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8 packages, even more now, right? Few of them are related to database, then string manipulation, time, markdown, deployer, and a lot of them I haven't even tried, right? So next thing is install packages and then ggbump. So this is specific to bump chart, so we'll install this package. Okay, so the package is installed. Next thing, we can create our script. Here we will be creating a sample data which contains year, position and player data, right? And then we will create a data frame out of it. So year, and then what we will do is we'll add 2019 to 2021 4, right? Then next thing is we will be adding position, and for that we will be taking a look at few samples, 4 2 2 3, then 1 4 2 3 1, and then 1 4 3, right? So third being our player data. So we are sorting this based on A, B and C. So first we will finish with 3 sets of A, then B. You can have them in double quotes. Okay, even faster would be to just copy this and use comma, paste it twice, just change this to C, right? Then we will also do this for D, right? So A, B, C and D, right? So next thing would be to creating data frame, and for that we will call data.frame, right? And here we will be using X value as year, Y set to position, and player position should be group, right? So we have those values in data frame, right? Now the next thing that you should be doing is making sure to, let me just expand this and not make it too big, but you'll also be using library statement. So library, then tidyverse, and then using library where we will use ggbump, right? So we have data, we imported the packages, right? Now the next thing would be to calling our data frame into this particular ggplot, right? So for that, what we can do, first we will just have our data ready. simply select all that and run the data frame. So data frame contains 12 observation of 3 variables ABC, values respectively player position and year, right? Then 2 libraries we will be using tidyverse ggbump, right? Okay, so next would be we will be taking a look at our ggplot, and then here you notice that we have our packages called, and here you see ggplot, then per table, etc. There are a few conflicts with tidyverse, those are mentioned here, right? Then we have library ggbump. Okay, here you see it is called. Now next thing, come back to the code, type in ggplot, then pass it data frame, and for AES we will be using x set to x, then y to y, and then color for our group, right? Now outside this we will be using geom underscore and then bump. So this is the basic bump chart that will be plot based on our current data frame value. So we'll be selecting this statement and see what it does. So run, and here you see within this plots tab you have basic bump chart, the observation from year 2019 to 2021, so 1 2 3 4, right? And then within this legend it will show you ABCD, which are basically your players, right? And also their respective positions, right? All of that are now part of this bump chart. So this was the basic chart, right? There are few variables that you can change. For example, let's say if you want to change the line size, so you can set it to 1.5, right? There is one more function that you can test out, which is geom underscore point, right? And here too you can set the size to say 6, and to run this we can simply take the cursor to first line and then run. And here you see the line value and bump chart now has much thicker size. 1.5 seems to be a lot thicker. So if you maximize this, you will find that it is pretty big chart, right? So you can zoom in by opening it in new instance of this bump chart in a zoom window, right? All the data respective x and y axis, right? And also the legend for group on the right is displayed here. You will notice that the main points that are connected are like this, so it feels like our bump chart customization is done with these two, which is geom bump and geom point, right? These two functions. Also there is one more, which is setting up predefined color, so we can use plus, then we will use scale underscore, then color, and then brewer, right? So here you see brewer basically provides sequential, diverging and qualitative color schemes. So we are dealing with color scheme here. So brewer, brewer, and within that function we will be using palette and equals to, here we will be sending R, then D and B and U. So this data I'm passing. So if we select the statement and run this, it should give us some sort of changes, right? So I run in discrete scale. Okay, so unused argument, Okay, so there seems to be error with my parameter passing, so it's palette, right? So let me run this again, and here you see the change in color. You will notice if you properly send the scale color viewer with the palette variable set to this color. So here you see on the right legend, then XY axis, then points, right? So everything looks good. We have created the basic chart, then we customize it with change in size, right? So change in size for bump function and also underscore point function. Also we used its own color palette, so we made 3 changes there as well. So you get the idea how to draw a bump chart with ggbump function, or you can say ggbump's own library and tidyverse in our language.